Hey, and welcome back. It's a terrific Tuesday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. I'm John Tobacco. We are downtown at the Question Tequila Studios. We're right down the block from the New York Stock Exchange. And since we started the show today, the market is taking it on the chin with the Dow Jones now down 200 points. I don't know, Frankie, if we have any breaking news or anything, but for some reason, the sellers and the bears are on the run right here in the markets. What's happening?
You got me. I'm still trying to recover from the Overstock stock that I was foolish enough to buy at 19, which is now trading at 11.
Okay. I thought you bought it at 17.
I bought it at 19.
And it's trading at 12. And
Oh,
there have
all right.
been some horrific events that happened there, which significantly affected me quite more than you. But I believe in the model. The T0 crypto division is doing amazing things. They're changing the world. They've been changing the world. So all you haters gonna hate. But at some point, you're going to see, in my view, a tremendous amount of value there. And while Frankie bought it as a short-term thing, as I tell you all the time,
Not working out.
invest for the long term. Don't take any advice from me. Educate yourself. And if you're investing in the markets, be prepared to lose it all.
All right. Well, let me tell you, John, where you might start listing Germany as the top of your places that you may move to if you ever
Let's hear this.
get fed up with the high tax rates here in the United States. A German court ruled yesterday that a hangover is an illness. So this is just days into Oktoberfest. In Germany, if you're hungover, that's now considered
Qualifies as a sick day.
an illness. Apparently.
So you get paid to get hungover.
That is the logical extension of this. Now, this was a court case about anti-hangover products, but sure enough, the court ruled that if it treats a hangover, it's treating an illness. So I would think this absolutely extends
These
to
are the
sick
unintended
days.
consequences of government, right? And it smacks of socialism to me. It's just like, an easy way in, a side door to a socialist policy. But so let me get this straight. I'm going to take some clients out tonight with the company credit card. And I'm going to spend it on buying them a whole bunch of drinks, right? And then after priming them up good and ready to get some more business out of them, I'm going to call in sick tomorrow and get paid as a sick day. So I'm going to lose the opportunity from the immediate win from taking them out and having a nice time. And on top of it, my company is going to pay for the drinks and pay for my day off.
Right.
This sounds like a Bernie Sanders plan.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what Bernie is proposing. Bernie is now coming out with his own version of the Elizabeth Warren wealth tax, whereas if you have, if you bring in more than $35 million a year, you have to pay a tax not just on what you earn, but on your whole assets, your whole net wealth. So those of you who earn over $35 million a year, you may want to think twice about voting for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, and it's more than 35 million. There are other lower level things.
That's the bit. Well, that's the measure where the wealth tax takes effect.
Yeah, but there are other things that hurt people far lower than 35.
But those are all income taxes. This is the only.
Yeah.
This is where the wealth
and
tax.
here's what I say. There's what 1/10 of 1/100th of 1% is all the rest of the 1%, and
Exactly.
there's 24 humans that control the majority of it. Most of them are liberals. You know what I mean? Think about it. Bezos, Cook, all these people that run these monster businesses, a lot of them are liberals. So why don't the Democratic candidates go get together 24 of them and tell them, hey, listen, guys, we're going to charge you X amount, and you've always been supporters of all of our progressive liberalism and socialism and everything else, so we're going to tax you more, and come to the table and say, here, we have a solution to the deficit. These 30 billionaires are going to pay 35% on anything over 35
Warren
million.
Buffett's been very consistent saying he should pay more. There's no reason that he should pay a
So
lower
let's
tax
just go
rate
get it from him.
than his secretary.
Let's just go get it from him. Trump should just make an executive order now.
Well, either that or just tax capital gains income as regular income so that all income's taxed as income.
Well, let's not go crazy there. We don't want to do that. I mean, there is a benefit to investing for the long term and letting capital get to a vintage point when you invest in things. You don't want to pull the money out right away and pull the rug out from under a company.
We're going to talk employment with Jonathan Bell.
That's right.
Coming up in a second.
And earlier in the show, we talked to you what to look out for when you're starting up a company. And now when you're running that company, there are a heck of a lot of pitfalls out there for you too. And Jonathan Bell, one of the finest